We have people streaming births now, like proper welcome to the world type birth. If you haven't heard already, streamer Fandy announced on Twitter the other day that her water broke. She then proceeded to start up stream and then gave proper birth on Twitch. I cannot stress that enough. Like, gave live birth on Twitch. Luckily, everything went well, though. She was helped by people who knew what they were doing, and the baby as well, from all that I can, all that I can tell. Now, as you can imagine, this indeed did get some backlash, since, as you should imagine, streaming your birth on Twitch was a bit of a decisive, as a decisive as many think, I included, that this should be a very personal moment, not just for her, but for the baby. She can be totally okay with that, like that video being out there, her actual birth process being out there. But no matter what she feels, there is the person that can't really make that decision, and that's, the actual baby being born. Like, dear Lord, I hope, and I do genuinely mean this, I hope that never comes across, like, in school or at some point, because, man, you are not going to be able to, like, avoid that then. That would suck so much. It'd be so awful. So I am genuinely hoping that doesn't find its way back to that baby sometime in their life. She did respond to all the criticism, arguing tons of births have happened have been documented, and hers is no different. But I think she's forgetting that they were never streamed to an audience, like, of 30,000, which, on Twitch, which, like, I gotta tell you, I don't think it's really known for housing a lot of births. And it's pretty sad to think about, when you're first welcomed to the world, you are greeted with your mother and Twitch chat going, W birth! How many bits to name the baby? Like, I don't think they actually said that. I'm sure chat was very supportive, but you get my point. Let's say it wasn't on Twitch. I still reckon it's strange to share live with people who, yes, are your audience and you should appreciate them, but they're not people you know on a personal level. I think that's just a bit strange to have it out there. Which to me, it feels a bit parasocial in a way. And then she went on to thank them on Twitter. Like, well, not thank them, like, individually. Just say, thanks for everyone tuning in. It feels like, come on, you don't know these people. There has to be a divide between personal person and audience person, if that makes sense. I think another big part is, if you've seen a birth recorded, because obviously births have been recorded, it's either a very, like, personal family thing, or more likely it's something educational. Which, like, I don't know if I need to tell you that something streamed live to Twitch wasn't, like, done for educational purposes. It's only a small worry I have, but we'll probably have to wait 9-ish months to see if it plays out. But can you imagine if if there's, like, a birth meta on Twitch? I know it's a bit of a stretch, but we're getting dangerously close to Twitch chat being like a godfather to these babies. I can't imagine this is the type of content Twitch wants to be known on their platform. It's just, put quite bluntly, you couldn't prepare terms of services for someone to give birth. So I think we'll be okay, like, for the first time, but if it, like, becomes more of a problem, they'll probably crack down on it. That's about everything I've said. I want to believe Fandy did not harbor some ill intent, that it wasn't some master plan or stunt to get drawn new viewers or get loads of money. I do genuinely like to think she wanted to share a personal moment with her audience who she kind of had trust and faith in, It's just, it wasn't put much thought on beyond, like, the initial water, I would say, like the general consequences, and you'd think someone of her friends would say, maybe we shouldn't stream this. It just comes off incredibly dense not to think about what well, yeah, what everyone would think about this and what impact it will have on your child. And once again, I don't think she meant to make money, especially like with the discontinuation of her OnlyFans right after the stream. Just really, there was no proper thought beyond wanting to share a moment with the strangers online that was personal to you. But yeah, pretty dystopian. I can't wait for someone to do the marriage stream, or better yet, the divorce stream. Someone get on that. That's $1 million idea right there. Like, can you imagine being in the room with them, camera over there, pointing down on the papers as they sign it? That's a good idea.